Hey there, horror enthusiasts! Welcome to Nights Treks, where we'll be discussing what not to do at Halloween Horror Nights. Now, this event is all about getting scared and having a blast, but there are a few things you should avoid to ensure a spooktacular experience. I'm Deidre.
I'm Adarius.
Let's dive right in. All right, let's start off strong with what not to bring. A lot of these things will get confiscated at security. It's best to not ruin your night right away. Just don't bring them. Full water bottle. Empty the water bottle. Bring it, but bring it empty. No aerosol sprays. No Axe, no hairspray, no perfume aerosol sprays. They will confiscate it immediately.
Don't bring flashlights.
We're over here in New York. They're finishing up the New York Public Library refurbishments. And right now the tribute store is over in Hollywood. Rumor has it it's gonna be right back here in New York. We're gonna put in a clip to show you why we think that. A little hint was dropped in the tribute store.
Zoom in a little bit better here. So this says New York, New York, and a tribute to terror. So we're really hoping that they move the tribute store back over to New York.
By the way, stay tuned to the end of this video because we're gonna give you a tip that could possibly save you from getting kicked out of the park. So,
Yes.
don't plan on free parking after 6. I know that right now, during the summer, during every other time of the year, free parking after 6 is common knowledge. It is not on Halloween Horror Nights. Free parking after midnight on Halloween Horror Nights, so don't plan on that at all. Also over here in New York, we've got this. And this. This right here, this structure. Definitely a scare zone interactive experience here. Don't forget that the sun is going to blind you. Wear some sunglasses. That way you get the full experience of the house as you go in. Your eyes won't have to adjust and you miss the first half of the house because you can't see anything.
Yes.
Also, while you're waiting in line, don't be the guy that smokes and vapes. Universal has reduced their smoking areas to Central Park only. So that's going to be full of people taking advantage of that since there's no smoking, no vaping anywhere else in the parks. Don't forget about the rain. 9 out of 10 times on Halloween Horror Nights it will rain. Wear the correct shoes also. They're going to get wet if it rains. There will be puddles everywhere, especially backstage in all the lines. We recommend walking sandals that are super comfy or Crocs, and you can wear socks with them and then just take them off when the rain comes. So
Maybe some water shoes.
water shoes, yeah.
Yeah, water shoes will even work.
Whatever you can wear that will not give you blisters when they're wet. On our way to San Francisco, there's some lighting rigs. There's actually a lot of stuff over here. We've got lots of speakers too. Speakers on all 3 of these. Where we have some oddly angled steel. And then another one over here. Don't forget to enjoy other things besides the houses. Yes, the main attraction to Halloween Horror Nights is the houses. But you've got lots of cool scare zones, and we're gonna have hordes this year, which is basically like the chainsaw guys, where they just run around in groups. Don't wear your costumes. They're not allowed. They don't want anybody to be mistaken for a scare actor. Leave your costumes at home. Just wear your cool HHN t-shirts. That'll be enough.
Yeah.
Over here on the other side of Lombards, right by where it says Pier 41. This nice cool structure. Let's take it back and see where it leads. Last year, this was a couple of bars. There was actually 3 bars back here, like a free pouring bar. Usually all the drinks you get at HHN are pretty sweet and themed and batched out, so they just add ice. This, you could actually come and get what you wanted. Wow. Nice big open area for relaxing. Oh, putting something else up over here too. So I feel like we're gonna have a bar right over there at the first structure and then maybe another bar over here. Speaking of drinking, don't get too drunk, okay? It's a great fun event. There's lots of bars everywhere with themed drinks and food, and then you've got the free pouring bars like this. Of course, you're gonna have Finnegans, and it's just gonna be a fun time, but don't get too drunk. You'll make a fool of yourself. and security has to get involved, and then it's no fun for anybody.
Yes, if they do notice you're drunk and you're stumbling around, they will escort you out of the park.
They're gonna, yeah. Also, on that same note, don't forget to hydrate. Bring your double insulated water bottle. Don't fill it though until you get into the park. At one of the freestyle Coca-Cola machines, you're gonna need a lot of water. I know it's fall time, and up north, fall means sweaters and cozy scarves and leaves falling off the trees. Fall time in Orlando means humid, storms, hot. Yeah, it's summer.
So definitely check that weather. Even though it says it's sunny,
It's probably gonna rain at least once or twice during your HHN trip.
Yes.
We are inside Diagon Alley, and we've got some stuff here that wasn't here before. This looks just like the setup for the Death Eaters over in Hogsmeade, over in Islands of Adventure. There is definitely a place under here for lighting and fog. So rumor is Death Eaters are coming to Halloween Horror Nights. This is a Nocturne Alley. There's lighting under there. We're gonna have some green lights and fog for sure. Heck yeah. Don't be upset if when you're in a scare zone, a scare actor doesn't stop to take a picture with you and pose and make a silly face. They're not supposed to do that. They're actually just supposed to keep it moving. So stand there like this with your camera pointed back and just kind of rotate around until you can get a good picture, and just click it like that. And if they see you, you know, they're gonna try to walk past you and try to scare you, so you're probably gonna get a good picture. Don't worry. But also, if you want pictures and videos of your experience at HHN Orlando, that's the only place you're gonna be able to take pictures and videos is the scare zones. Inside of the houses, don't take any pictures or video. It's not allowed. I know you're probably gonna see some promo stuff from Universal. That's their media events. Anyone invited can take video and pictures inside the houses as long as Universal says it's okay. They invite them out, it's a big thing. And we're available for the media event.
If you would like to have us.
My boss said it's okay. All right, we're at the old Fear Factor Amphitheater, and this is where Nightmare Fuel happens with the Fuel Girls. They perform with fire and acrobatics and all kinds of really cool stunts. Don't miss the show, but also don't forget to get here super early. We usually get here about 45 minutes early, and there's already a line. I think we were first once when we got here an hour and 15 early. And it's just crazy how popular the show is. Packed house, every single show. I think there's 3 shows a night. Last year's show was a little different than the first year's show, so they mix it up a little bit. It's mostly just the same, and that's fine because it's a great show.
Yes.
Along those lines, don't think that you're gonna get everything done in one night. So there's usually, since we don't have announcements yet, usually there's 5 scare zones, 2 shows, one in here, one on the lagoon, and 10 houses, and multiple food booths. And then you have the tribute store, and it's a great time, but there is a lot to do, and that's not even counting the attractions that are open during the night. So don't think you're gonna get it all done in one day, and definitely don't try to do a full day where you rope drop the park in the morning and then try to last till 2 a.m. unless you're one of those guys that gets 4 hours of sleep, grabs the handle of his work truck at 5:45 in the morning, gets home at 9 p.m. and then goes out to beers with the guys. Like, if you're used to that kind of lifestyle, you might make it. You might do great.
More power to you.
But for normal people who just, you know, go to work for 8 to 10 hours a day, whew, that's a lot. Especially in the heat, so.
We're rooting for you.
Yeah, you can do it. And it's time for a sponsor break. We're frightfully fond of all of our channel members, and we appreciate them so much. They are the sponsor of this video. If you want to become a channel member, join with the link below. Don't forget to pack your patience pants, because these lines for these houses are extensive and excruciatingly slow and painful to walk through because it's hot and there's so many people. Just pack your patience pants.
Please.
A little AC break here while we talk about the thing that could get you kicked out. So tips for the houses: don't stop in the houses. They're gonna keep pushing you through. That's what they do. It's normal. This isn't your average haunt where only 2 or 3 people go at a time. Just keep moving. And don't touch the scare actors.
Please don't.
If you think that you're gonna have a fight or flight response put your hands in your pockets so that you don't fight anybody and get kicked out.
Yes, that could also get you arrested. So.
If you escalate it enough, yeah, it will get you kicked out for sure though.
Yes.
So don't get kicked out, please. And there you have it. Some important things to avoid at Halloween Horror Nights. Remember, it's all about having a thrilling, enjoyable experience while respecting the event and everyone around you. Stay safe, have fun, and embrace the scares. Bye.
Bye.